Hi, welcome to the next edition of a Screencast video. Now, this is a special edition because for this edition, I'm going to tell you the reasons why I decided to screencast videos or tutorial videos using screencasts technology for the final project that I have to do for the 518 class. Okay, now first of all, I'm going to take you to my Canvas dashboard, and this is an assignment for, or the final project to be more precise, for the class 518, which is taught by Syed Shahroni, and it's about integrating technology into the curriculum. And as the final project, we are asked to do technology integration into our learning. And if you can see here, the final project, one of the criteria is to have justification that includes relevant and complete research support. So I have read some articles that say that screencast technology is very good um, in teaching and learning, including or especially in the field of English as a second or as a foreign language. And as I have told you before, that I use technology called Screencastify, which is free. So it's actually the Screencastify Lite version, which is free, and you can put it as an add-on if you're using a Chrome um, search, and if you have a Google account, that's even better. And besides Screencastify, there are other, of course, there are many other screencast tools and apps. For example, Nimbus, and then Lenso here explain in Jing. And some of these you have to download them, so you use them in your laptop or in your computer. But then with Screencastify, what I like is because first the light version is free, and then you can also add it on your Google account. So it works best if you have Chrome, if you use Chrome browser. And then, of course, there are some other limitations and challenges using it. But the point is, screencasting has been studied quite extensively, and then most of the articles mention that it give a positive feedback or result to students. So, for example, there's this article here, the entitled "The Effectiveness of Using Screencast Feedback on EFL Students' Writing and Perception." And if you can see the abstract here, it says that screencast here is perceived by the majority of students as uh, giving positive feedback because it is being clear. It can be personal, so you can personalize it, and then it's specific. It's also supportive, multimodal, so you can watch it, but you can also read it. You can listen to it, and it can be constructive and engaging as well, because it's like watching a video, but it's only for you, for the learner. himself or herself. Of course, there are challenges, there are limitations. For example, slow loading time, the inability to download some of the videos, for example, and so on, because you have limited internet connection. So I think of course, these are the things that you have to consider when you use screencast technology. But overall, in my opinion, and of course, this is also supported by all this research about screencast, that um, basically screencast technology is very good, you know, very good to give feedback, because for example, it can engage your students. It can also motivate your student. And I have also read another article that says that students can have clearer understanding, basically, because if you give a feedback with a screencast technology, students they will understand the feedback much better, rather than maybe if you give the feedback in the form of a piece of paper or something like that, or orally, verbally, something like that. Okay, so yeah, so those are the reasons why I use screencast. And then when I go back to the reason why I use screencastify here, yeah, this is again because it's free. Yeah, although, yeah, I only have the limit of like 10 minutes, for example, for the free version. So, but the thing is, I think a screencast video or a tutorial video doesn't have to be long. I think 10 minutes is enough, so I think 10 minutes can really, still maintain the learner's attention to it. So again, I hope this explanation through this video, why I use screencast technology, more specifically screencastify, can explain, or can really, tell you the reasons. Thank you.